OpenClaw. It's all over the place. I'm late to the game as usual, but I still like playing the game even late. So if you haven't yet rushed out to buy your Mac Mini to run the lobster themed robot that can do all of the AI stuff that nothing else can, about 90 minutes to install this thing, edit the video and upload. So it's gonna be quick. Let's get into it. Okay, so I have this M2 Mac that I used to use for my life and then reformatted and don't have anything else installed. Hold on just a second. Now, when I say that, I mean, I don't have a dev environment installed, so I don't have any package managers. So I'm going to do the most basic ass setup and download the Mac app. So on GitHub, I think there's a zip or DMG at the bottom. Yes, all the builds are at the bottom here. I did run this already, and we get a screen that looks like this. OpenClaw is a powerful AI assistant that can connect to WhatsApp or Telegram. Now, I actually want to operate this via email, so that's what we're going to try and do today. I don't want this connected to my personal account. I think that that's weird. I'm going to give it its own email address. All right, and a security warning right up front. OpenClaw uses a single gateway that stays running. Pick this Mac, connect to a discovered gateway nearby, or configure later. Let's go with this Mac. I suspect we'll learn. Okay, gateway did not become ready. Check that it is running. Nay. What else can we do? Okay, if we click this, we get a menu. Settings, maybe? Is this menu real? What's happening? It does nothing. All right, let's go back, I guess. Now nothing happens. All right, let's quit and start over again. Maybe this was a huge mistake not doing it through a dev environment. Okay, next. Okay, so it says we have an option to configure later. Let's not start with a gateway. Okay, open the menu bar. Click the OpenClaw menu bar icon for quick status check. Stupid faces in the way. Gateway error, refresh. Okay, we don't have a gateway. I guess go to settings, which is what we're gonna try and do. Status check. It says status check, right? Open the menu bar, click the OpenClaw menu bar icon for a quick status check. Our status is disconnected. We have a gateway error, even though we decided not to use a gateway. Open settings, channels. I don't have any of these set up, so let's see if we can do Google Chat. Unavailable, reload, unavailable. It crashed. We crashed it. I think I need OpenClaw to like set up OpenClaw. Security notice, again. Looks like we can't configure it later. So let's do a local gateway and see. All right, let's click on the gateway and see what happens. Local, connected, no. Let's go to settings. Maybe it won't crash this time. Ah, here we go. We have no node runtime. So let's set that up. Following our trend here, I'm gonna do the Mac OS installer in as much as possible. I know I might have to run some commands, but I'd like to take it as far as I can. And let's recheck this. We may need to do a full restart. Let's quit OpenClaw, run it again, local gateway, and another wizard error. Okay, going back up to this thing. Right click, settings, OpenClaw CLI not found in path. Do I need to do this? Do I need to do this? Why didn't it install it in the path? Is there, okay, screw it. I'm gonna, I don't know, run the OpenClaw installer again. And maybe now that Node's in there, it'll do something. Apple's protecting me, so I have to do some bullshit in order to get it to run. Security tells me I should move it to the trash anyway. Fuck you. All right, we have OpenClaw again. It doesn't do like an installer. I just drag the app. The Mac app is not isolated. It's like a UI only on top of installing OpenClaw. I have no idea. It doesn't seem to suggest that on the page. Never mind, it says very clearly menu bar access to your lobster works great alongside the CLI. That's on me. It's even called the companion app. I just see Mac OS and a big button, and I'm not reading this shit. Anyway, we should have NPM, so I think I'd like to install it this way now that we have NPM. Yes. So we're gonna copy this and paste it in. If you've never used a terminal before, it's just copy and paste. All right, we don't have Git, so we have to do the whole thing where we install the dev tools, which is actually going to take me a minute. Okay, while it's doing that, let's talk about this video. I have a lot of friends who are interested in this stuff, but have never run a command line, or maybe like we did, copy and paste from one place to another. I know this is not targeted for regular non-developer people, but I'm always curious, how much not so? How many things do you have to know? Like installing Git, that the downloadable app is not operable by itself and will not really tell you through that process that that's the case. Now I know that, and if you're not a terminal nerd, You know that too. Our software was installed. All right, let's try again. Actually, let's make sure that we have Git. Cool. So now let's try npm i-g OpenClaw, or copy and paste from over here. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up on my phone because I don't have any of my accounts installed over here. Okay, our options are sudo to run a bunch of commands to fix our permissions, or install it a different way using another package manager. I guess let's fix the permissions. This is gonna suck. I have to type it all out. But first, if I'm gonna type anything more than a couple words, I have to change this stupid keyboard. A few words a minute in QWERTY still, but definitely not a bunch of command line nonsense. I think we need a ZSHRC on this Mac, and I didn't get this path right. Think we got it. Now we need to source that ZSHRC, which should happen automatically when we open up a new terminal, and then run our command again. I'm gonna pull that from history. npm install global OpenClaw. So yeah, safe to say you still have to know a few things if you're gonna install this thing on a Mac. Works everywhere, installs everything, you're welcome. That's the OpenClaw for OpenClaw that I was looking for. But y'all like it when I suffer, right? We learn things. Okay, there was a command here. I'm going to copy that now and run it. OpenClaw onboard. All right, security warnings, obviously. I understand this is powerful and inherently risky. Onboarding mode, quick. Configure handling, use existing values. I guess those are what we set up through that wizard that failed. Now, the only personal account I have at the moment is Anthropic, so we're gonna have to do that. Other Mac here, let's get the code. Okay, got my key in there. We're gonna select our model. Sonnet 4.6 is great. In terms of connection, I think I wanna use Google Chat just because I've already set up its own email address. I think that's probably the best way to go. Yeah, install that plugin. Oh, another error. NPM notice access token expired or revoked. Please try logging in again. Why do I need an access token to install this? Well, shit. Where's it trying to install this? Is it global? I don't know. Let's just install it globally. What the hell? Okay, still no permissions. So annoying. Well, I can't go back, and I can't install. Sure, why not? All right, I can do this later. Set Google Places API for Go Places. Set Gemini API key for Nano Banana Pro. Set Open API key. Set 11 Labs API key. Can't even get the dependencies installed. Allow no defined devices. No, I do not want that. An OpenClaw window, since it's bouncing down here. Reject. I do not want to connect to other devices. Reject again. Don't keep asking me. Dumb shit. All right, Hatch and a TUI. Oh, mother. Okay, OpenClaw TUI. We have a session, apparently. Gateway connect failed. Error pairing required. Run OpenClaw device list. Okay. Retry now. All right, there's a bunch of messages from up here that we might find important. Okay, we're installing a gateway service. Here's the logs. Agent main, default, interval, 1 hour main, session, store main. All nodes for extra features, macOS app, system notifications, iOS app, Android app. Control, web UI. Okay, apparently we can grab that. Throw that in a web browser. Cool. We're disconnected. Authorized gateway token missing. Open the dashboard URL and paste that token in control UI settings. Where's this token? Stored in OpenClaw.json. View token. OpenClaw config get gateway auth token. Let's try that. If you're wise, run tests. Okay. It gave me a token, which I put in config. It says it's trying to get it from the OpenClaw.json. Let's cat that. Yeah, the token's right here. OpenClaw Doctor? Tighten permissions on your OpenClaw. No, I don't. Oh, fuck. Generate a gateway token. Tighten permissions again. Okay, run OpenClaw update and rerun. Probably not advisable while I'm trying to run it here, but it's not doing shit anyway. Enable ZSH completions for OpenClaw. More shit I don't care about. Gateway did not become healthy after restart. I still don't know what the fuck a gateway is. Let's probe for gateways. Error unknown option probe, of course. literally copy and pasted it. This is insane. Am I the dumbest person alive that I can't get this installed? I don't even know what kind of state we're in. Okay, at this point, I am unfathomably annoyed. I'm gonna try and run the does everything for you, you're welcome installer and see if that way is less full of shit. Probe command is worthless, apparently. Quit this Mac app, grab the one-liner, which will probably fail now because I have other stuff in here, but we're gonna do it anyway. Hard dependency on Homebrew. Ah, fuck it. Install Homebrew, sure. Asking me to tighten permissions again. I don't know. I don't have enough information to know yet. Update gateway service, sure. I don't know. Restart gateway service, sure. Great. So apparently the answer is run the basic installer, make sure you have Homebrew installed, and just let it do whatever it wants. I'm like so annoyed at this point. I'm not even interested in making it do anything. All right, do you still have my Anthropic key or did you lose it? All right, so we have a key. Okay. Did that use, whoa, okay, so it got crazy. All kinds of stuff, whoa. Okay, so profile is configured, shows Anthropic Cloud Pro, which is what we set up. The actual key value isn't stored. Functionally, it works. So it's not lost, just showed somewhere. Okay, was there an interview I was supposed to conduct to give you personality? I set up field before I could do it. We can do it now if you want. Here goes. You're Tars from the movie Interstellar. Can you determine the rest from that? Identity locked in. Humor setting 75%. Honesty setting 90%. Discretion setting variable. One thing I still need. You. User.md is blank. What should I call you? Call me Chan. Pronouns surprise me. I do not care. I want to connect to you via Google Chat. I have an email address set up for you, but I wasn't able to download that npm package due to permission issues. Okay, so we have some instructions here. Let's go to Google. Start by sending a message to a colleague or friend. Docs my personal email address. Hi, this is Tars. Okay, so we need to open chat and send a message. I just sent this message as me to me. And now we need to create a GCP app. Hopefully I don't have to add a credit card. That would suck. Spoiler alert, I did have to add a credit card. Oh my word. Let me just use the product. Hey, this is Chan from the future after we get everything worked out. This video sucks. I've chosen to upload it anyway because I do find stuff like this helpful, which means that this is probably an exhaustive list of things that you will come up against. Should you watch it? I don't know. Maybe you landed here because something went wrong and this helps you get around it. But I didn't want you to think that we were gonna have a solid progression through the steps. That's not what happened. Anyway, if you keep watching, I can't save you. I've already let you know. Have fun. How do I set up a service account or get the JSON that I need? Man, this scroll is tragic. Okay, Cloud Console, we have a new project. It's called like First Project or something stupid. Enable the Google Chat API. Let's try going directly to this URL. Google Chat API. Okay, cool. That was helpful. Thank you. Enable. Create a service account. Okay, go to this URL. Okay, that landed us in the same place. We need to create credentials, service account. All right, service account is Tars. I don't know why it needs another email address. Google loves email addresses. Okay, we have this email address. We're going to click on it, go to keys, create a new key. Why did I choose this way? Organization policy that blocks service accounts. Service account keys are a security risk if not managed correctly. You should choose a more secure alternative whenever possible. I just want to get this done. I'm gonna at least try something. Let's take a screenshot of this. We copy that. We're gonna paste this in here. I'm not even gonna tell it. I'm just gonna let it decide what to do next. Okay, same block that probably killed the npm install as well. Curious. Probably not. You're using Google Workspace org account and your org admin has locked you down. This is an individual GCP account that I just created. Okay. Disable service key account creation. Following permissions are required to edit organizational policies. Org policy. You need to grant yourself the org policy admin role first. Here's how. Copy, paste. Okay, we selected our user. So I'm assuming organization administrator works. We're going to refresh our manage policy page. Manage policy. We cannot manage this policy. All right, we have keys. We can go back to add a key, and we still don't have access. Okay, I gave up. Good news, Slack is way simpler than Google Chat. The default mode is socket mode, which means no public URL, no tunneling, no webhook, etc. Just 2 tokens. Here's what to do. Slack apps. Create a new app from the manifest. This is the app's manifest containing basic info, scopes, settings, features, etc. Okay, it wants me to paste this manifest. Review, summary, and create your app. Demo app, features, tab with nothing. All app. How is this a serious product? Oh, great. I have 2 tutorials going on at the same time. Awesome. I didn't even get a chance to name this. It just chose demo app. Okay, it still wants me to paste this manifest. Is there a copy button? No, just code. Okay, take this manifest. Oh, it says to select a new Slack org when prompted. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, it looks like I can do the app manifest here. Paste all that. Save changes. Okay, app manifest was updated. View feature. Okay. Can you just auto fix it for me? You know what I need to do. In the app settings, basic information, scroll to app level tokens. Okay, we're gonna generate an app level token. It says to name it anything. We have to add a scope. Connection right. Copy the token. Okay, get your bot token. So I have the token. What do I do with it? Oh, okay. Just paste it here. Okay, I'm gonna grab the other token first. I need the bot user OAuth token. So let's go to OAuth and permissions. Install workplace. Install the tars. Allow. And then we copy this. Okay, we stalled. What happened? Okay, the pairing required error is just CLI tool losing RPC handshake with a gateway after the restart. It doesn't affect Slack. Here's what to do to actually talk to me on Slack. Open your Slack workspace, create a direct message, search for tars, send any message. I'll respond with pairing code. Come back here, run this in the terminal and approve it. Okay, we did. We got a pairing code over on the laptop. Now we need to run this. I think we're good. Okay, you can now reach me in Slack whenever you want. If anything acts up, you know where to find me. Okay, we got it in Slack. And actually even echoed here in this chatbot. Now, I don't know if that's just doing it because this is a new setup or what, but actually it looks like it might just mirror everything. Shockingly rough. I mean, I assume that no one is even watching this, but we finally have a working setup. I'm going to play with this and kind of figure out how this even fits into my life. This took way longer than I thought it would. I'm kind of annoyed, but also kind of happy. Don't love that this is a bot. I just want a way to be able to include it into stuff in my regular life, right? I want to send it an email, follow up with this person, find something on my calendar, set up like delegate accounts on all of my stuff. Like that's how I want it to work. I don't want it to just be stuck in chat all the time. And so I thought maybe having a Gmail address would solve that. Doesn't seem to. So maybe now that I have it set up on this computer, there are skills that I can add where it can monitor email and whatnot. Let me know if you've had success with this, but that's how I want it to work. I want it to be like I want it to act like a person. That's it. This was exhausting. If you have horror stories getting your thing set up, let me know. Okay, bye.